We continue from the previous episode as a dark thought stirred within him. He calmed himself and pondered deeply. If I'm the only one who makes it out alive, it'll only raise more suspicion. Leaving a few mouths behind to spread word of my deeds wouldn't hurt. Gu Changge then turned to the others and said, I see. Now you don't need to worry anymore. Since I found you, I'll take everyone out of Kuan Mountain. The crowd lit up with joy. Okay, that's great. Young Master Chang is our savior. Another voice added, with young Master Chang's strength, we're saved. Ji Yaoxing, standing at the side, asked, by the way, did you kill Jiangcheng? And what about our Ji family's ancestor? Gu Changge lowered his gaze, sighing. I'm ashamed to say I didn't manage to catch Jiangcheng. After I entered the cave, I chased him. But before I could act, a thick fog appeared out of nowhere. I was trapped for months. He continued. Even after I got out, I heard the sounds of battle. The energy fluctuations were overwhelming. Even I couldn't go against those fighting. I couldn't even approach. It's just my guess, but I believe it was the prime ancestor and the Taoist sage locked in combat. Looking up, Gu Changge added, as for why he hasn't come out yet, either he truly can't escape, or it's because of that person. He sighed again. Ji Yaoxing gritted his teeth and cursed. Damn it, that Jiangcheng. Because of him, so many powerful experts have died. From now on, there will be no place for him in the upper realm. Lady Chuiwa lowered her gaze, her voice heavy with sorrow. I never expected him to actually be an inheritor of demonic arts. It's all my fault. I'm the reason our ancestor couldn't escape. I brought harm to the clan leader and the elders. I'm the sinner of the Ji family. Gu Changge gently patted her head with a smile. Miss Chuiwa, there's no need to blame yourself. I didn't see it either, did I? If that's the case, then I'm a sinner too, right? He then advised softly. But from now on, Miss Chuiwa, you must be more careful. Not everyone deserves your kindness. On the contrary, they might take advantage of your innocence and goodness. The two men who had earlier tried to take advantage of Lady Chuiwa smiled as they quickly agreed with Gu Changge. The long-haired one said with a grin, Yes, young Master Chang is right, Miss Ji. You are simply too kind. The short-haired one nodded firmly. Exactly. The real mistake was trusting Jiangcheng. He's absolute scum. Lady Chuiwa blushed faintly, lowering her gaze. I'll listen to young Master Chang. All right, everyone. Gu Changge then stepped forward boldly. Let's get ourselves together. Walking ahead of them all, he declared, Gu, will do everything in my power to get you out of this mountain. The whole crowd cheered, voices rising in unison. Young Master Chang. Young Master Chang. The scene shifts. White figures of demonic beasts move toward a cave glowing with eerie green light. Inside, the masked crow prince sat injured, while Lady Phoenix struggled desperately to heal him. The crow prince's voice was weak but steady. Even a single demon beast in Kuan Mountain would be difficult for you to handle. I'm afraid we won't be able to get out. Lady Phoenix clenched her teeth. Don't speak. Her mind flashed back to the battle. The feather rope immortals slaughtering their companions like chickens, his crazed smile cutting through the chaos. He turned toward her, his twisted grin widening. You can't escape now, little girl. Fear gripped her, her face paling. But in the next instant, the masked crow prince threw himself in front of her, releasing every seal on his body to block the attack. The blow landed. His mask shattered. Blood splattered across it. Lady Phoenix fell to her knees, pressing her face against his wounded head. Her voice trembled. At worst, we won't make it out at all. The scene shifts once more. Gu Changge's immortal slaying gourd glows coldly, taking aim, ready to fire. And then boom. The immortal slaying gourd cut through the air, slicing apart the demonic beasts. Their screams echoed in pain. A figure appeared at the mouth of the cave, shouting, Heavenly Phoenix Maiden, quickly. Young Master Chang is clearing the way, leading us out of the mountain. One by one, everyone rushed out of Kuan Mountain. Outside, the crowd gathered, bowing in gratitude toward Gu Changge. Gu Changge raised his hand and said calmly, All right, everyone. We're safe here. Return to your respective sects and clans. Ji Yaoxing stepped forward, his voice solemn. The immense kindness of young Master Chang. My sister and I will never forget. If young Master Chang ever has any task in the future, just say the word. My sister and I will never refuse. Another survivor cried out with relief. We're finally out. I never want to step into this cursed Kuan mountain again. Voices echoed. Let's go. Ji Chue walked closer to her brother, her tone uncertain. Brother, from now on, is our Ji family going to be reduced to a second-rate power? Ji, Yaoxing sighed heavily. Our ancestor couldn't be rescued. The clan leader, and so many elders, whether they live or perish is still unknown. His words trailed off into silence. Gu Chang's expression darkened. Then suddenly, he smiled wide. Stepping forward, he spoke into the void, addressing Xiao Ruoyin. You should return to Dao Heavenly Immortal Palace. Since I've said this, I'll forget whatever happened in the past. I will not blame you. However, I don't expect there to be next time. Xiao Ruoyin lowered her head and answered softly, yes. Inwardly, she pondered, I can use this opportunity to reorganize my own memories. Not long after Xiao Ruoyin departed, Adar rushed forth with An Yin beside him. Bowing, Adar called out, Master. Gu Changge glanced at him. You're out. An Yin stepped down respectfully. Thanks to young Master Chang for sending the senior to look after us. Gu Changge glanced at her and said casually, I trust you know what to do with the Yin clan. I hope you won't disappoint me. An Yin bowed with respect. Rest assured, young Master Gu, Yin will not let you down. She hesitated, then asked softly, I wonder if you still have time. Yin would like to invite you to take a walk together. Gu Changge stepped into the void without looking back. Right now is the perfect time for you to win over the remaining factions and take control of the Yin clan. Focus your mind on the important matters. If you truly want to take a walk, let Adar accompany you. Lady Yin and Adar exchanged glances, both caught in awkward silence. News of the tragic losses suffered by the forces who invaded Kuan Mountain spread like wildfire across the lands. It was as if a meteor had plunged into the deep sea, setting off unimaginable turbulent waves. This expedition to Kunwa Mountain could only be described as a complete failure. Whispers filled the streets. The Yin clan, Warm Immortal Mansion, Heavenly Emperor Mountain, the Ji family, and so many other major powers all suffered crushing defeats. This time, it's thanks to young Master Chang that the younger generation managed to survive. Young Master Chang. Truly, I could cry to death. Chinga walked quietly down the street, listening to the gossip. As another voice added, after all, the main culprit is Jiang Cheng. Who would have thought that little thief was an inheritor of demonic arts? Chinga sighed inwardly. After confessing, I feel so much better. Didn't you say the young master would kill me to gain prestige? She smiled faintly. You're disappointed. Not only did he not kill me, he even helped me deal with a huge problem. The blue soul within her emerged, scoffing. Humph. Maybe he's just keeping you around for some other use. Don't get too happy too soon. At most, someone like you is just a minor demon. Gu Changge may look righteous on the surface, but he could very well be a great demon himself. It shifts to the everlasting Gu family. Two figures clashed in the sky, explosions shaking the air. Gu Changge flew forward, his voice bold and commanding. Who dares to be so bold? How dare you make a move on Gu family territory? But he faltered, confused, as he saw his father rushing toward him. His father called urgently. Chang'er, quickly, help your father resist. Gu Changge stepped forward confidently. Oh, I want to see who dares to be so arrogant within the Gu family territory. Just then, his mother flew closer, her eyes fixed on him. Chang'e, you're back. Gu Changge immediately folded his hands and bowed slightly. Mother, Chang has some matters to attend to and will take his leave for now. But his mother rushed forward, her voice sharp as the clash continued. Gu Lintian, stop right there. Gu Lintian's voice wavered as he tried to explain. My dear, you're mistaken. My dear, mind your manners. Gu Changge slipped past them, sweat beading on his forehead as he pondered silently. No wonder this mother of mine gets along so well with Minkong. He descended toward a quiet lake, where his aunt resided. She looked up at him and asked, Did you become a true Taoist? Gu Changge sat casually beside her, a faint smile playing on his lips. You noticed so quickly. Just lucky, that's all. She glanced at him, frowning. The word lucky is really not suitable for you. Gu Changge returned her gaze. You overestimate me. Even now, I still can't see through your cultivation, Chingi. His aunt, Chingi, smiled lightly. Not calling me aunt anymore. Gu Changge stretched his hand forward, smiling slightly. This time, I happen to acquire something. Perhaps you'll recognize it. Her eyes widened in surprise. The celestial boat of creation. Gu Changge nodded. Looks like you do recognize it. He then took out various treasures from his pouch and said, "This time, I brought you some things from the mortal realm." As he displayed them, he added, "I think you'll like these." Her eyes widened in surprise. Why is there also earth dragon fruit? Gu Changge casually tossed the earth dragon fruit toward the lake. "I brought it back along the way for that chubby little pig." A small demon beast shot out of the water, snatching it eagerly. "You're the one who's chubby," she protested. Gu Changge smirked. "If you've got the guts, then don't eat it." The little demon beast happily chomped down. "Fine, I'll eat. If I don't, it'd be a waste." Lady Chingi lifted a delicate sachet, admiring the embroidery. "Mandarin duck pouch. I remember you once gave me something similar. At the time, I even thought it was embroidery of 2 wild ducks." Gu Changge tossed another earth dragon fruit into the lake, glancing at her. "When was that? I don't seem to recall." Lady Chingi stared into the distance, her voice soft. "You'll remember sooner or later." If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next episode. Bye.